this move right off the open is different from this move, even though the price is the same, right? It's very different. This move took more time to develop, right? And this move took less time to develop. Same price movement, achieved the price movement over a different period of time. Okay, so very different. So when you have a stock that has traded for a while through time, has gotten way above its moving averages, right? Right? So you've got time movement, time, and distance, right? So you've got time and distance, and you have way outside of the stock's average volatility. How many things are coming together to say your upside is limited? Do you follow this, guys? I mean, in a sense, it's basic common sense. It's basic math, right? But how do you know these things if you're trading all over the place, things that you're unfamiliar with? You can't. All right? You can have so many different combinations. So, guys, you know that sometimes, I'm going to see if I can make this as white as possible here. So sometimes, guys, a stock has memory, right? So let's say a stock dropped really hard from here. This becomes a memory point, right? A negative memory point. The origin of the collapse, the origin of pain. Now, your stock rallies through time all the way back right to the origin or any area of the origin again. It is far above its moving averages, and it's way past its volatility range. So here's 230, but the average volatility range is 130, right? So you've got, here are the things you have. You've got time. It's moved up over time, which means, think of a runner. If a runner has run for 5 minutes, that's a different type of running at top speed for an hour. All right. So you have to figure that the move over time increases the odds that the stock is tired. Okay. So the move has happened over time, tired, has moved way beyond its key moving averages, space, time and space, has gone way beyond its average volatility range, and is revisiting the origin of former pain or trouble. All of these things coming together suggest that if not, there's a possibility you don't get this, but if you get a bear 180, if you get a violent clearing bar, if you get a negative elephant bar plus, If you get dual topping tail bars, you get the point. Anything that suggests a powerful reversal is going to have a high follow-through rate. And this is what I'm always referring to. You first learn, traders, you first learn things you first learn the pieces of the puzzle. And I'm always using this analogy. You know, you have this 1,000-piece puzzle that's spread out all over the kitchen table, all the individual pieces. It looks like freaking chaos, and it looks like, oh my God, how long is this going to take? But you study the pieces first. You know, and let's say it's a puzzle of a beautiful Arabian horse in the middle of this green meadow. And so if the horse is black, you're going to grab all the pieces of black first to get the kind of, this is the horse pieces. You separate them. And you study the pieces and get the blue sky above, and you get all the blues together. And then the green meadow, you get the green ones together, you know, and, you know, so you start to look at the individual pieces, then you start to group the pieces together. These are my bull 180s. These are my tail bars. These are my, so you start to group the pieces together. This is my bull positions. These are my bear positions. This is grouping the pieces together. And then what happens is that you start to feel the puzzle coming together. This is the puzzle coming together. The individual pieces are the concept of time, that's one piece. The concept of space, that's another piece of the puzzle. The concept of revisiting prior origin points of pain, that's another piece of the puzzle. Average volatility range, another piece of the puzzle. Bear 180, way away from everything, that's another piece of the puzzle, all coming together in one moment. And that's what you want to start to happen. You want to start to see the combinations, right? You want to start seeing the concepts tie in with each other. It stops being confusing like in the beginning where all the pieces are spread apart and you're just trying to get a handle of each individual piece individually. That's the start. You start off with everything chaotically spread out on your kitchen table, but you start to group them. You group the concepts. You start to become familiar with the concepts. The sky is one concept. And there are pieces that make up the sky. The grass is another concept. There are pieces that make up that concept. There's the horse, another concept. And there are pieces that make up the horse. And then then all of the sections start to come together. There's the horse standing on the grass and the sky above them with the clouds on the left-hand side and the sun on the right-hand side and yada, 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 yada. So when you start to see these combinations, you know that the pieces are coming together. It's one of the key signs that you're progressing and you're growing. The ability to combine it all right? You can take this further. Maybe there's a reversal time. Remember the reversal times? This all happens at a key reversal time, like 10 a.m. or, I don't know, 3 p.m. or whatever, 11:15 or so, 10:30 Eastern, of course.